V-Tuf contacted me and asked me if I would be prepared to review some of their machines. Now this is one of the machines that they've asked me to review. It's the V-Tuf Mighty XL HSV M Class vacuum cleaner. M Class means it's designed for medium risk dusts. Things like concrete dust, hardwoods, MDF, silica, that type of thing. So it would be no good for things like asbestos, for example, which is high risk. So it's for medium risk applications. It's an industrial rated machine, comes with a 1250 watt twin turbine bypass motor. That basically means that you get more suction per watt of the motor. It's got a 3 meter high vis suction hose, 5 meter high vis cable, wand. Comes in 3 sections, a bend and 2 straight, so you can adjust that for different applications. Power tool adapter, universal power tool adapter in actual fact, which is pretty handy. Upholstery tool with a brush on there, a brush tool, crevice tool, and a 420mm wet and dry floor tool. Now it's industrial rated, so it's rated for industrial use. It also comes with 5 dust bags included, which I think is a nice touch. So the first time I actually rigged this up and turned it on, I was really impressed, so much so that I got the wife in to have a listen to it. Listen to this. That is an awful lot of suction power. I wasn't expecting that. It is very powerful. So I think it's going to prove very useful for people in workshops. You know, if you're doing woodworking and that type of thing, attach it to your power tools and it will actually protect your lungs. And there are some really nice touches with this machine. The first thing is that the hose actually clips in. So you can't pull it out while you're using it. And then when you're not using the machine, to protect your lungs, there is a rubber bung there that fits into the hole. So we can take that out, put the hose back in. It's just a push fit connection, which I really like. And then on the back, there is a tool rest. You can have one tool connected to the vacuum and then the other 3 stored on the tool rest at the back. The other thing, and one of the reasons that it's actually rated as M Class is because if I start this, what's this red light? Now as you can see, if this starts getting blocked or the suction is reduced, it brings on this red light to warn you. So if you're actually using it to, say, sand something, if you see the red light come on, you know that you need to stop and clean the filter or change the dust bag or whatever, because it's losing suction, so it's not doing what it's supposed to do. That is one of the stipulations for an M Class vacuum. Now another feature that I really like about this is all 4 wheels are casters. So it literally will turn around 360 degrees on the spot. I think that's a really smashing feature for when you're in tight spaces. That'll prove very, very useful. It feels like it's really well made. Apparently the wheels are anti-mark, so they shouldn't mark any floors that it's been used on. These clips that hold the vacuum on the top of the tank are very firm and easy to use. That is the HEPA filter. And just to actually show you how easy it is to do this, that's the tank, clips back on again. The vacuum tank has a capacity of 27 litres. I would assume that's a wet capacity. The dust bag goes on here. Now hopefully you can see that there is a groove that's machined around here, and that is so that when you push the bag over it, there's a rubber like seal that fits in that groove and stops the bag from coming off. So I'm going to put the bag on now. You won't be able to see what I'm talking about though, but I'll put the bag on now. So into there, push it across, and then I'm making sure that the rubber seal of the bag is going over that. There, I've got it now. Look, if you look, if I pull the bag, it's not coming off. This is a rubber seal that goes into the groove. For those of you who are not familiar with wet and dry vacuum machines, if it's set up for wet operations, as in you're sucking up liquids, inside this cup here, if I tilt it back a bit, you can see that there are holes in the bottom. inside there is a little float. So as the water rises, if you're actually vacuuming liquids, it pushes the float up, and then that blocks the suction of the machine off. Just a physical block against the suction of the machine, which is in the centre there. The HEPA filter actually is screwed on, and there's a rubber seal there that seals it against the top of the vacuum head. To remove that for wet operations, you've got to unscrew it and then take it off. Now, there is a rubber O-ring on this that makes an airtight seal with the hole there to prevent dust from getting past the filter. To fit the HEPA filter, just slide it on and make sure it's central, and then clamp it down with this, remembering that it needs the rubber washer there to seal it. There we go. So it's as simple as that. To fit the hose, remove the bung. The hose just pushes in and you'll hear it click like so. Once it's in there, it's encapsulated and won't come out. To remove it, you just press this little button on the top and it pulls out. Now, I think that is a brilliant feature. It's very, very quick, very, very easy. So that's fitting the hose. The wand comes in 3 pieces. The elbow or bend and 2 straights, they just slot together. It's nice and simple. They've got a physical stop so you can't push them in too far. So you can use any combination of those 3 pieces to get what you want while you're vacuuming. And this will actually fit on the vacuum. I've taken this off because there's not enough room for the ceiling there, but you can put the entire wand assembly on the vacuum as well, so it's stored on there ready to use and you can move it round and about. So I think that's a nice feature as well. And if I put that a little bit closer to the camera, you'll see that there is a vent so that you can increase or decrease the suction pressure of the vacuum while you're using it. So that's me finished now. That was just basically an overview of this vacuum. I'm very impressed with the way it's put together. There's a lot of features on it that I really like. The next video I do will be a review. I'll review it here in the workshop with some woodworking tools and 1 or 2 other bits and bobs as well. I hope you found this useful. Please take care and thank you for watching.